What's the one question I was afraid to ask my entire life, until now, at 81 years old? I'll tell you what that question is at the end of this video, and the answer might just change everything for you. But first, let me tell you what I've learned. I've lived for over 8 decades. I've seen the world change in ways you can't imagine. I've made friends, lost them, fallen in love, had my heart broken, celebrated successes, and mourned failures. And through it all, there are some truths that have taken me a lifetime to understand. Truths I wish someone had told me when I was in my 20s, my 30s, or even my 50s. Today, I'm going to share them with you, raw and unfiltered. This isn't some self-help guru's advice. This is from someone who's got the wrinkles and scars to prove he's lived it. First, let's talk about time. When you're young, you think you have an infinite supply of it. It feels like a river that will never run dry. You say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next year. There's always more time. Let me tell you. That is the single biggest lie we tell ourselves. Time is your most precious, non-renewable resource. It's more valuable than any money you will ever make. I've spent years chasing things I thought mattered, only to realize I was trading away my most valuable asset for trinkets. I remember being 30, so focused on climbing the corporate ladder. I worked 80-hour weeks, missed birthdays, anniversaries, my kids' school plays. I told myself it was for them to build a better future. But what is a future if you aren't present in the now? One day, I woke up and my kids were grown. Those moments were gone. You can't get them back. So, stop saving the good china for a special occasion. Use it tonight. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to take that trip, to learn that instrument, to tell someone you love them. The perfect moment is now. Every single day you wake up is a gift. Don't waste it waiting. Next, relationships. We're so connected now, with phones and social media, but are we really connecting? I've had hundreds of acquaintances in my life, but I can count my true friends on one hand. These are the people who saw me at my worst and didn't flinch. The ones who called not because they wanted something, but just to see how I was. Your relationships are the true measure of a rich life. Not your bank account, not your job title. Invest in people. Be the friend you want to have. Listen more than you speak. Forgive quickly. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison, and expecting the other person to get sick. It only hurts you. And for your family, love them fiercely. It's easy to get caught up in small arguments, in who was right and who was wrong. But at the end of the day, these are the people who are your roots. Nurture them. I lost my wife a few years ago. We were married for 55 years, and in those last days, we didn't talk about the arguments we had over money or whose turn it was to do the dishes. We talked about the time we danced in the kitchen to our favorite song, the holidays with our children, the simple, quiet moments of just being together. Those are the things that matter. Let's talk about regret. It's a heavy word, isn't it? If there's one thing I could give you, it would be the courage to live a life with fewer regrets. Most of my regrets aren't from the things I did, but from the things I didn't do, the risks I didn't take, the words I didn't say. I was so afraid of failure, of looking foolish. I had a chance to start my own business when I was 40. I had a great idea, a solid plan, but I was scared. I had a steady job, a mortgage. What if I failed? So I didn't do it. I played it safe. And I've wondered, what if, for 41 years? Don't let fear write your story. Fear is a terrible author. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every time you fail, you learn something. You get stronger. The only real failure is not trying at all. So, ask for that promotion. Move to that city. Start that business. Write that book. Tell that person how you feel. I promise you, The sting of rejection or failure is temporary. The pain of regret lasts a lifetime. And what about success? We're taught from a young age that success is about money, power, and fame. It's about having a big house, a fancy car, and a title on your door. I chased that for a long time. I got the house, the car, the title, and you know what? I felt empty. Because I was chasing someone else's definition of success. It took me until my 60s to realize what true success is. It's finding joy in the small things. A beautiful sunrise. The smell of rain. A good conversation with a friend. It's having work that you find meaningful, whether it pays a lot or a little. It's having peace of mind. It's being able to look at yourself in the mirror and like the person you see. Success is internal. It's a feeling, not an accomplishment. Stop chasing the external markers and start cultivating your internal garden. What makes you feel alive? What brings you peace? Do more of that. That is the true path to a successful life. Finally, what's the one thing that truly matters? It's simple, it's love. Not just romantic love, but love in all its forms. Love for your partner, your family, your friends. Love for your community. Love for what you do. And most importantly, love for yourself. Be kind to yourself. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to stumble. That's part of being human. Forgive yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend. Your relationship with yourself is the longest and most important one you will ever have. When you can truly love and accept yourself, everything else falls into place. You attract better relationships. You make better choices. You live with more joy and less fear. So, that brings me back to the beginning. The question I was afraid to ask my entire life. After all these years, after all the living and learning, I finally built up the courage to ask it. Standing here, at 81 years old, looking back, I asked myself, did I live a life that was truly my own? For a long time, the honest answer would have been no. I lived a life that was expected of me. A life dictated by societal pressures, by fear, by the need for approval. But in these later years, I've started to shed those layers. I've started to live for me. And my only wish is that you start living for you right now. Don't wait until you're 81. So, I'm asking you now, are you living a life that is truly your own? Think about it. What's one thing you redoing right now because you feel you should be doing it, not because you want to be doing it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and tell me what lesson hit you the hardest, or what you're going to change after hearing this. I read every single one, and your stories mean the world to me. If this resonated with you, please subscribe for more real stories and real advice. Thanks for listening to an old man ramble. Now go out there and live. Truly live.